is the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. By our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is connected my three, my pull-up, and my free throw. They're all the same shot now. I'm going to keep trusting my skill, and eventually it'll all come together. With my motor, I feel like whatever I'm doing out there, I can just keep going and going. Kevin?
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, D.A. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, they've got Ivica Zubac. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Beverly in at the point guard position.
And you look at this Magic roster, so much potential.
I think, Greg, they have done a great job of drafting to the style of play they want to play. Guys who want to get after it on the defensive end. Guys who can switch and slide on the perimeter. Guys who can protect the rim. That is the backbone of this organization.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Beverly. Fournier against Morris. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got the first basket of the game for the Magic.
Well, the body of Evan Fournier comes into play in these difficult finishes. That's really nice.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. Zubac the pass to Morris. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
And the ability to stretch the floor from the power forward spot, Doris, becoming almost a requirement. That's worked out well for Marcus Morris.
Boy, when he comes into the league, Kevin, 2011, he was viewed as that classic tweener. That at one point was a negative level. The game has now shifted his direction because of his versatility.
What's up?
Free throw good for Morris.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Fultz, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Leonard finds Morris. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly. I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
That's good from Isaac.
You know, early on, Jonathan Isaac has drawn some comparisons to Kevin Durant. This is a long, athletic, multi-talented forward. He's got tremendous potential.
Leonard on the wing. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Well, it helps to have the length and quickness of Evan Fournier to try to contest a shot. Really good job staying with his guy.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Fultz. The Clippers getting the bucket. Stolen by Beverly. Here's the break. Up the floor. Here's Leonard. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Orlando now. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Morris passes to Beverly. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Vucevic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Morris against Gordon. George looking around. Outside Leonard. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot. Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
To the inside and stolen by Gordon. Oh, and here we go. Isaac's got the fast break chance. And the shot goes in.
Boy, at his size, does Jonathan Isaac move so well? The long strides in transition, wow.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. The feed to George. And then George with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, that is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. 13 feet away. And the rejection by Zubac. Here's George. To the middle. Out to Morris. Vucevic against Zubac. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Here's George. Count the basket.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
The Magic have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Outside Leonard. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets 1 to fall through 6 attempts.
Fultz with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fournier in the corner. Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubac, but he gets it back. Fournier against Morris. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Here's Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. And the rejection by Zubac. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, you think about the solid first year Steve Clifford had coaching the Orlando Magic. This team had a solid season with a great leap on the defensive end of the floor. Clifford once again showing he is a great defensive mind in the NBA coaching ranks.
George, no good on the free throw. And with Clifford and the defense, he's excelled in that area his whole career.
Well, think back at both stops in Charlotte and Orlando. His teams have been really solid on the defensive end of the floor. They limit turnovers and second chance points, get back in transition, build the wall. It's becoming his calling card as a coach, guys.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And hard to believe that gruesome injury Paul George suffered, what was it now, 5 years ago. Wow.
It's incredible, Kevin, to think for a player to come back from what we expected to be a devastating injury. This is an incredible story for Paul George. He took the time he needed, and consider last year, for much of the season, he was very much involved in that MVP conversation.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Traps in the tray.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. And the pass to Leonard. And it's sent back by Isaac. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside, George. Kicks it to Morris. Back to George. It's stolen by Fultz. And it's sent back by Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Pass to Beverly. To the left side wing. Here's Zubac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Isaac. Inside, Fournier. Excellent D there from George. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. It's a 3-point game.
Well, Kawhi Leonard's passing skills have developed over the years. And if you give him that much attention, he'll find his teammates.
Well, Orlando shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. And the rejection by Zubac. Gordon buries it despite the hack. Terrific play. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on George. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
And the Magic making a change here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also...
Stop it! Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Ross. And George hits the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his 2nd foul, and he can't afford to pick up a 3rd.
Bamba against Zubac. Gordon trying to break loose. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Gordon against Morris. Leonard on the wing. from outside the arc. Rebound by the Magic.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Orlando leading by 4. And here's Augustine. He dishes it to Gordon.
Well, you have to want to be a good defensive player, and Marcus Morris has committed to being more effective and aggressive contesting shots. That's nice.
Ross on the wing, defended by George. Passes to Gordon. And here's Augustine. Ross trying to break loose. It's good from Gordon on the assist by Augustine. 16 points for Aaron Gordon. Clippers trail by 6. Right wing. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here is Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Bob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player, and right before our very eyes, it's happening.
Zubats against Bamba. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
And George drops them both. And Doris with George, and his offense last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside Leonard. 1:10 left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Zubats. He can't get it to go. So Orlando will take it the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. Down low, stolen by Gordon. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ennis. Again, the Magic score. Here's Beverly. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now Zubats. Right side Leonard. Back to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Ross grabs the board. Near the 3-point line, it's Augustine. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. Right back after this break. James Ennis played in Australia, Puerto Rico, the G League. He talked about his NBA journey and
just to be a rotation player.
And with the importance of the 3-ball nowadays, Greg, a great goal for Ennis.
He possesses length and athleticism on the wing, and if he can reliably knock down the triple, he's a consistent rotation player in this league.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic start in the second. Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. DJ Augustine out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 3 slot.
Boy, DJ Augustine, the number 9 pick in 2008, he has certainly been well-traveled in his career.
And despite the journeyman career, Augustine is playing his best ball now.
Well, it's reflected in his shooting percentages, Kevin. Over the last few seasons, he has really taken off in terms of his efficiency. This is probably one of the most underrated shooters in the NBA.
Ross in the corner. Fires for 3. The basket good off the assist from Carter-Williams. Ross has got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
13 feet away. No good from Ross.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
And you talk about the best two-way player in the NBA. I think a lot of people, Doris, would put Kawhi Leonard at the top of that list.
Let's remember, Kawhi's a former Defensive Player of the Year, averaging over 25 points a game for a season. He doesn't necessarily wow you with his eye-popping athleticism, but the reality is this: Kawhi Leonard is a multi-time champion.
Ross for 3. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Leonard draws the double to the paint. And George kicks to Beverly. Pass to Zubats. Morris against Ross. Shot clock at 5. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Magic.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And they pick up 2.
There's a fearlessness to DJ Augustine, and even with the contest inside, the young guy finishes.
Morris finds Beverly. Back to Morris. Left side, Leonard, and stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the left wing. Morris outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Aaron Gordon, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine. Boris, when you watch the game now, bigs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beverly against Carter Williams. Pass to Bamba. Fournier in the corner. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Leonard draws the double. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Carter Williams with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Vucevic kicks to Ross. It's good from long range. Ross has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Magic.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice. Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Magic making a switch here. Isaac's checked in. Good on that shot, and with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Beverly.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Fournier. Ross on the wing from downtown, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
You have to know when to simply catch and shoot, and it serves Terrence Ross very well that time.
Morris passes to Beverly. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Zubats. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Back to Beverly. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. And here's Fournier. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle, Isaac with the steal. Fournier in the corner for the 3, drains the 3-pointer. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes it to George. He feeds it to Leonard. Out to Morris. Looking to end the run. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Morris has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ross on the wing. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot from the wing. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Morris.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Outside for George. Leonard finds Morris. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Poked away. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. James Ennis, he'll check in for Ross. Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Kevin, the vertical of Paul George. How good is that?
Unbelievable. Magic leading by 5.
Guys, how about the Magic making the playoffs last year for the first time in 7 years? About how much qualifying did for their confidence moving forward.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. I'm talking about that postseason. Orlando ran into a buzzsaw in Kawhi Leonard.
Well, Kawhi was fantastic, and he gave Aaron Gordon and Jonathan Isaac a glimpse into what it's like to operate at a championship level. Sometimes your opponent teaches you how to build on what you have started to begin and formulate in your own organization. The future is bright.
The Magic have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Fultz looking around, inside, and he jams it with authority.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
George against Fournier. Outside, George. He kicks it to Leonard. There's the triple. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And there's the call on Patrick Beverley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fultz. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
George dishes to Morris. The shake, and Morris throws it down.
There's a real knack for understanding when a guy is uncovered, and Paul George's court awareness on display right there. Beautiful.
Now here's Fournier. He's got 10. Floats one up, and the rejection by Zubac. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Magic leading by 4. Now Fournier. They grab their own miss. It's blocked, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverley. Fultz with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Beverley. Looking for George. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. George has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Orlando's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. The pass to Ennis. Vucevic against Morris. Lock at 6. George against Fournier from deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Magic. Gordon's checked in for Evan Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-5 run here. Augustine against Beverley. Leonard kicks to Beverley. Pass to George. Back to Beverley. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Augustine in the corner. Another miss by Orlando. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard over in the corner. Beverley out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Magic making a switch here. Wamba's checked in. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Here's Jackson. And here is Shamet. Williams for three. Rebounded by Isaac. Takes the three. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. That's tipped and stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. It's good. Gordon's got 22.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And stolen by Harrell. Green left side. Stolen by Bamba. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Isaac. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing, Greg. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Magic up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin,
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Aaron Gordon. He ended up with 22 points, 4 steals, and 4 rebounds. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys.